Alright, going to go through all the major currency pairs and the cross pairs and the commodities that I trade. See if we can find any good opportunities to take this week or in the coming weeks. So, looking at silver, I did have a long trade set up off of this area here. I had a stop loss right below the zone. Got triggered and then got stopped out and price reversed. So it was responding to that daily bullish engulfing right here very nicely actually. So now we have a 4-hour uptrend. So the daily zone has been tested once, right? Daily zone's been tested, price rallied, came back for that 4-hour confirmation, and now I'm moving up. So the fact that we have a nice 4-hour uptrend here, you know, this zone here can work. This zone here can work. We might just see price drop, test and move up. So now even though this had removed the zone here, didn't work. One candle consolidated away, pulled back, choppiness, and then broke through. So could have been a better base. Could have been a better base. So let's take a look. So what am I going to do here? H4 longs off. H4 up. 4 longs. So the base. Do I love the base? I think the base is better than this one, right? Let's measure it out. Or the extension, I should say, away from the base. That was the extension away from the base on the first trade that I took. And larger extension, right? So just a little bit larger. About 1.5 times. Yeah. A little bit over 1.5 times larger extension. So it could be good. Could be good. I think I'll set the trade after I shoot this video. So looking at gold, we have a daily demand zone in control, but there's been a lot of choppiness within this area here. A lot of choppiness. I do think we're going to get a move to the upside. There's a nice zone here. And I wrote new H4 demand zones with opposing zone out. Here is the opposing zone, which got knocked out. And here's technically the area that took it out. So we're responding from it now. So we could just see this. We could just see that move happen right now. So because I don't like this zone here, I drew out this zone here. But I think I want to see, because there's been so much trading in here, I want to see a new 4-hour uptrend. H4 up, trend for longs. I think that'd be a better option. So I'm going to wait for a new uptrend to be created. We still got supply to be taken out here. So maybe the zone that takes out this zone here. Yeah. Reverse and then up. I think that it'll be higher odds. So that's what I'll stick with. Oil. Oil removed this really nice area of daily supply, nested within the weekly supply right here. Weekly supply in control. So since weekly supply is in control, my rules say that if it's at the top of the range, I have to wait for a weekly demand to take longs, right? Here's the thing though, this weekly area of supply is really poor formed, right? Really poor base. The formation here is really bad, and a lot of candles. A lot of candles in here. Let's take a look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 candles in this area. So this can easily break through. Okay? Easily. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think what's going to happen is price is going to reverse, but one of two things are going to happen. Either price is going to reverse, hit here, and then break through that zone, or what I'm waiting for is a move down here. So what I should do is daily confirmation off weekly demand zone, but I think before that, H4 conf posing zone out at daily demand zone. I think you have to take this into consideration. There might be a move straight down here, momentum shift, and then a move to the upside. So since there's a chance of that, I'm going to keep my eyes open for that. I'm going to keep my eyes open for that. And I'm going to place an alert when this area gets hit. Let me just do that now. I'm about to hit and H4 longs. Opposing zone out. Like that. Okay. US dollar. So we still are falling short of hitting this daily supply nested within this weekly area of supply here, because it is here where I believe we're going to get a drop like that down to at least this area here. What happens down here, we have yet to know what that will be, but I'll take a look at the COT data when that time comes, and we'll see when price gets down there what the institutions are doing. Alright, but I do believe that we are going to see a drop from at least that area, that weekly supply, and head lower. I do think that. Still waiting for that push upwards though. What I will do though is once we get up here, if we get some really strong supply, I'll sell pullbacks up. I'll sell retracements up and short it down to the weekly area here. I will do that. I think there's a strong case for that, so I'll take that trade. Aussie US dollar looks like it's starting to get extremely weak here, which we've been thinking is going to happen. Right? Deeper penetration, 1, 2, 3 penetrations. If you take a look at the daily chart, I have orders to get long here. I'm already in long, and I have orders to get in long here. So the idea is this. The idea I'm thinking is, you know, if the US dollar just rallies up a bit and hits the supply and drops, then that means the Aussie will drop a bit and rally, right? The only thing is we don't have any weekly supply up here like we do have demand on the weekly chart on the US dollar. So this leads me to believe that we're going to see a bigger move up like this in the Aussie. Plus the COT report, if you look at the data, it supports that type of a move. So that's what I'm watching for on that. So I got orders to go in long. I'm already in a basket of long positions. I'm looking to get in a little bit more there. Aussie CAD, messy chart. Not looking to take any trades here, so I'm not even going to bother. Aussie yen looks like it's going to break. If this area breaks here, which I believe it's going to happen, we're going to see a drop here. And then I'll take new areas. I'll take a momentum shift, take long trades to the upside. It's tricky because we got this monthly trend line coming up here, so we could just drop down here and stall and then break up to the upside, right? But if you take a look at where that monthly trend line is located, there's a really nice weekly area of supply there. So I think very good chance that we see this area. If we get a drop, I see a momentum shift happening there, and then a move to the upside. And then that monthly upward trend line will be respected. Okay. Aussie, New Zealand, I'm already in long here, right? I got in long here. Took some profits already, and I am waiting for a pullback here to get in long again off of this area. And then I'll add more longs as price heads higher with big targets up on the chart. So I like this chart to take long. CAD Yen, looks like we're reacting from this daily area of supply right here. I'm pulling downwards. So what do I see here? New daily demand zones at the weekly demand zone lower is pretty much the only thing that's good for longs right here. It's a questionable weekly demand, so I'm going to wait for momentum to shift and show me signs of demand coming into the market before I take long positions. But I do think we're going to get a bigger drop, just like with the Aussie yen. I do believe we're going to get a bigger drop here like this. Just not looking to take any shorts right now. Okay, weekly supply and control right up here. Weekly supply and control. And we're getting that move to the downside. So, and if we take a look at the weekly supply, it's top, so we need a weekly. Yeah. Alright, so Euro USD, what do we see? We're reacting from a daily demand zone. But we got that little push downwards. Stalling out here. Okay. I don't think it's going to get to the weekly area of supply because I think before that ever happens, the US dollar is going to hit its weekly supply and cause the reversal. So daily demand zones at weekly demand zone if that was to happen, or need the weekly supply zone out for longs right here. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Euro Aussie. No longs, no shorts. I don't like the way that this chart looks, so I'm going to be passing on it. Euro CAD, longs at monthly WOW demand zone down here. Other than that, nothing looks good. Euro Pound, no longs, no shorts. Euro Yen, I'll take new daily demand zones off the weekly demand zone with opposing zones out. Simply because, you know, right here, it looks like the trend line might be broken by the time price gets down there. Let's see. Look like there's a fake breakout. Let me check it out. High 134.407. High 134.498. No close higher, so that's not the trend line. Trend line is still. Let me analyze this sucker. Yeah, right there. Yeah, weekly will be broken, so new daily demand zones, posing zone out. If I do want to take longs, and that would be located within here. Yeah, so it doesn't look good. Looks more like we're going to see a drop down here like this. So yen strength is what I'm seeing here with all the yen pairs. So Euro New Zealand, I got orders to go long right down here. So I'm waiting for that pullback to happen. So strong euro, weak kiwi is what I'm expecting, right? So I think this is a good area to get in right here. Pound US dollar. Well, if you take a look at the daily, I'm still waiting to see if it drops down here where I have orders to go long right here. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. It's been holding this area very well. So let's see, H4 uptrend long, yeah, because that area 1, 2, 3 times tested. So I'm waiting for a 4-hour uptrend to get in long here, and I don't see any of that happening just yet. So let's make a note here. Oops. Let's make an alert. H4 supply zone out, supply longs with H4 up trend. Perfect. Oops, no, not perfect. Let me move that to 132.992. Alright, now Pound Aussie. Boom, look at that. Beautiful. I got in long on the Pound Aussie down here. My bulletproof target is just about to get hit, so that means the trade is for free. After this bulletproof target gets hit, I can't take any losses on this trade because even if my stop losses get hit, it's a break-even trade for me. But I got targets higher. So there's my bulletproof target right there, which seems to be getting hit right now. Beautiful. Second target is right up here. Second target and third target. So I'm waiting for a lot of moves to happen until my second and third target get hit. And so I'll just sit on this for however long it takes. But I'll also be looking to get into more positions as price tells me that it wants to go up. You know, as the institutions show me that there is demand here and that they want to continue taking this pair upwards, I'll continue adding. Okay, like once this area gets taken out, it'll be a beautiful spot to buy pullbacks and get in long for a second basket of long positions. And then, you know, as new positions form, I'll look to get in some more trades. So that's what I'm doing with Pound Aussie. So this one's working really well. Very happy about that. And we move on. Pound CAD. Daily demand zones off of weekly demand zone lower. Weekly demand zone lower is here. New daily demand zones. Horrible looking formation, but technically that's the area. This zone can very much hold because it was the zone that caused the removal of the weekly supply zone. But we have a weekly supply control, so daily demand zones off of weekly demand zone lower, or what else? Let's see. Or wait for weekly supply to be taken out. Yeah, I think that'd be best. It's a while for that to happen, so I will not put a notification in there. Or, you know what, I could just do that now. Why not? 1.75351. Alert. Weekly supply zone up. Plan longs. Boom. Done. Pound yen. Ugly looking chart. I don't like it. I don't like to take any trades. Not looking to take any trades. New daily demand zones off of weekly demand. That'd be down here. Other than that, I mean, nothing really good looking on this chart, so I'm not going to even bother to trade it. Pound Kiwi. I was hoping for price to get down here so I can wait for momentum to shift and then take long setups upwards, but that's not happening. So we'll continue to watch this one because I do want to take this long. I think pound will be strong and I think Kiwi will be weak. So I do think that we're going to see more of this here up to the 203s, the 2s. Kiwi. So we have a daily supply in control. We almost broke through the monthly area of demand, but not quite yet. Monthly trend line's just about to be broken. We've got a 3-month area of supply in control, so price is going to drop over the next few weeks and months. So weak Kiwi across the board. That's why I want to go long any Kiwi pair. US CAD pulling up a little bit after we reacted from this weekly area of supply. So we got a nice drop downwards and now up a little bit of a pullback, and now it looks like we're reacting from here. So waiting for that US dollar to hit that weekly supply and then reverse downwards, and then I think we're going to see a bigger move downwards like this on the US CAD. US yen. So we hit this area, daily supply, nested deep within this weekly area of supply, which I said I believe this will be the area where we're going to start to see a reaction to the downside, and I think that's what's happening right now. If you look at the US dollar, just falling shy of hitting the weekly supply. As strength has been coming into the US dollar, I've been noticing that this has just been holding its own there. So we're not seeing a bigger push higher. I don't think we're going to get a bigger push higher. I think the chances of this zone holding is very high. Downward trend line here on the weekly, holding price. And I think once US dollar reacts from that weekly supply, we're going to see a bigger drop like this. So waiting on that to happen. US Swiss franc, monthly supply and control. Not looking to take any trades. If I get some really nice daily supply zones being created, then maybe I'll take shorts, but that's not happening as of yet. Bitcoin. Let's go through Bitcoin. Why not? Here's the latest demand area that I said would be good to get in long, but price is just shot. So what I'm doing with Bitcoin is, am I interested in trading Bitcoin? Yeah, eventually I am, but, taking longs on Bitcoin right now is just gambling, and I'm not at a casino. I'm at my charts and I want to trade high probability setups. So I can't be taking longs because I don't know where price is going to reverse. So why would I want to take longs if I don't know where price is going to reverse, right? So what I'm waiting for is I'm waiting for enough time to pass where supply is created and demand zones are created. That way I can trade off of the supply and demand, and then I have the odds in my favor of trades working out. So until that happens, I won't be trading Bitcoin because right now it's just gambling, and I'm not going to gamble with my money. Alrighty, so that's what I'm looking for this week and the setups I'm looking to trade. So we'll see what sets up. I'm going to go back now and set up a trade on silver off that 4-hour zone. Look at that, it's just about to pull back. So going to get that trade set up. And that's it.